Numbers matching 1976 Chevrolet C10 454 automatic AC. Let's take it for a test drive. Not a bad way to start a Thursday morning in a factory big block short bed C10. This is a 1976 Chevrolet C10. It is a factory short bed truck. Has its spid decal in the glove box, and it is a numbers matching big block truck, which is really cool. So you retain your original numbers matching 454. It does have an Edelbrock performer intake, aftermarket carb sitting on top. But other than that, it really is more of a stock style big block than anything. You are backed by your 700 R4 automatic overdrive transmission, so you do have that good highway gear for cruising at 65, 70 miles an hour. Power steering, power front disc brakes. And then as far as other options, you do have your factory heat and AC. The AC blows nice and cold, the heat blows hot, so you have really good options on this pickup. Radiator's a stock style setup, no overheating issues. And as you can see here, we're cruising at 65 miles an hour, and it's absolutely easy as easy can get when it comes to a short bed C10. As far as your interior goes, it was originally a factory red interior, so you have your stock style red carpet, nice floor mats, door panels look good. You have this aftermarket billet trim, and you do have it on the door panels as well as the dash. All looks really good. Headliner, visors, all that's in really nice condition. Flaws in here, I would say, is you have a crack in the center of the dash pad. But other than that, it really looks good. You do have a later model, probably like an OBS Chevrolet actual seat, but it's very comfortable. You have the over-the-shoulder seat belts. You have an aftermarket style steering wheel here. You have tilt column with billet handles. Under the dash over here on the driver's side, there is a little aftermarket white face gauge with a little button on there. It is for the aftermarket helper bags in the rear, so it does have some little helper bags in the rear. And then you have your factory dual tank switch right here. The truck was a dual tank truck originally, but it only has the one tank in there now. As far as items not working on this truck, it is a really short list. The two things that we have noted is the washer fluid sprayers don't spray any fluid, and the speedo works, but it's off by about 4 or 5 miles an hour, so really simple stuff there. Everything else is going to be listed as a yes. The Does It Work section will be posted on the website pcclassiccars.com in the additional media section, so make sure you guys check that out at the bottom of every inventory page. You'll see that for all of our cars. Again, one other note just for clarification, this was originally a dual tank truck. It has the dual tank switch, but it only has a single tank in it now, so it does not still have dual tanks, so the switch doesn't do anything. Yeah, it runs really well. That 454 is strong. Just want to reiterate, it's not a crazy high performance big block. It's more of a stock style 454, but it does pull well. That transmission shift's nice and positive. On the underneath, the floors, the inner rockers, all of that stuff is really nice and solid. Bottom side of the cab, bottom side of the bed, it all looks great. I don't see any problems of any kind. Little surface corrosion. But no rust issues or anything that needs to be fixed. It does look like a good solid pickup on the bottom. On the exterior, originally this would have been a silver truck. It's now this tan. I'm a huge fan of the side trim on this year range truck. So it's got full side trim all the way around it, stock style grille. The paint is like a tan color. Imperfections that I would note is the front of the hood has a few little bubbles in the front of the hood, and other little miscellaneous stone chips. And then on the lower portions of both doors, there's like some larger checking spots and like almost look like little hairline stress cracks in the paint. Nothing's flaking or breaking off, but you can just kind of see it. You'll see photos of all these little imperfections. in the additional media section on the website, pcclassiccars.com. I'll take photos of all of the little imperfections around the truck, but it still is a good looking truck cosmetically. Again, with that side trim obviously being lowered on the brand new Gray Center Torq Thrust D wheels, it's just got a hell of a look to it. And on those wheels and tires, they are brand new. These are the most miles that we put on them. They probably got 100 miles on the wheels and tires, so they're brand new. Being that this truck is lowered, I don't have any rubbing issues with the tires. I've had multiple people in here driving with me and haven't had any rub issues, so it's lowered enough to get that great stance, but it doesn't take anything away from the ride quality or any rubbing issues with the front or the rear tires, so that's always nice. So the suspension does check out good. It was already lowered before we got this truck, so I don't know which exact parts were used, but whoever did it did a nice job. The ride quality still retains a good, comfortable feel out on the open road. Same thing with this bumpy road. It's not beating me to death at all. You do have those aftermarket helper bags in the rear. Front suspension is no squeaks or rattles, not pulling me left or right for the steering or the brakes. Really tracks down the road nice. As far as your glass goes, windshield's in great shape. I don't see any major issues. Same thing with the side windows and the back glass. It is a solid back glass. There is no slide. And then it is power windows. They do go up, they do go all the way down. The vent windows work correctly with minimal wind noise. Power locks also work. You do have an aftermarket stereo in here. Really a well-equipped truck. And if I did forget to mention it, kind of a big deal, there is a SPID decal in the glove box, and this is a numbers matching big block short bed truck with factory air. So actually a pretty rare truck when you're getting a factory big block short bed half ton like this. Not something that you see very often. Obviously this is not a 100% stock truck, but just a really well equipped pickup. That exhaust sounds good, but it is a stock style exhaust, still rolling with manifolds, duals, and a stock style muffler. Muffler set and tailpipes. Flowmasters would sound great if you wanted to make it a little bit more aggressive out on the open road. You could do that. You really hear more motor than you do exhaust in this particular truck. In the back, you have like a custom made bed cover. If you wanted to take that off, you could. The bed floor and the inside of the tailgate have been sprayed. The wheel wells are still painted. Inside the bed does show nice. You do have some little scuffs on the wheel wells in the back, but inside the bed is again very clean, presentable. When you pop the hood, the bottom side of the hood is nice. All of the wiring, hoses, belts, all of that checks out like it should in the engine bay. This is again the numbers matching 454 to the truck. Fluids all check out like they're supposed to be. They're all clean. Charging system's doing its job. Really a well-sorted truck. Again, the washer fluid sprayers and the speedo bouncing around, being off 4 or 5 miles an hour. That's really about it. That's the disclaimer list when it comes to the does it work section. And then just some cosmetic flaws here and there, but it is a really good pickup front to back. A lot of fun to drive. Could have gone, probably would have got T-bones rather than that. And there you guys have it. As always, I'm Michael. This is a 1976 Chevrolet C10 short wheelbase pickup with its original numbers matching 454. Automatic transmission, cold AC. From myself and everybody else here at PC Classic Cars, we always appreciate y'all stopping in to watch another one of our test drives. Make sure you check out that additional media section on the website, pcclassiccars.com. We'll catch you guys on the next video.